the discourse around how we're talking about Appalachia in regards to the floods that have been happening right now. I was born in Florida, lived in East Tennessee, went to college in Western North Carolina, and all of my mom's side of my family lives in Rutherford County, North Carolina, and surrounding areas. I'm getting really tired of seeing people leaving comments of, oh, why didn't they evacuate? Da, 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 da. I don't think you comprehend how quickly this happened. And these areas have never flooded like this before. My family has lived in this area of North Carolina forever. Great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, been in this probably since they settled to America years ago. I have very sporadically been getting information from North Carolina. I have a group chat with friends that live in this area right here, the High Point area right here, and then all the way down Greenville, South Carolina, and I have friends in Asheville and then my family that's in this area as well. Except for the High Point, all of them don't have power. None of them have power. They don't know when they're going to have power again. My family here, they just now were able to leave where they're at to get signal to even find out how bad things are in Asheville. They are disconnected from the whole world right now. And this flooding and this weather event happened so quickly, there was no time to evacuate. They have spent time cutting down trees just to get anywhere. The problem is, even if you know a flood's going to happen, the weather that came through knocked down hundreds of trees. And these are not big highways once you get into these mountain areas. You are talking about windy mountain roads, if you're lucky, 2 lanes. But a lot of these places, once you get up there, gravel, dirt, things like that, that they already had a lot of rain before the hurricane came through. So all of that water had nowhere to go. This area right here, I believe that's it, is Lake Lure. My uncle is a retired firefighter from there, and he lives in Lake Lure. I finally got to talk to him yesterday to make sure he's okay. He couldn't even get to Chimney Rock. Chimney Rock is not far from Lake Lure, but people were trying to evacuate because there was a high probability the dam was going to fail and water was going to come rushing down. While as they're trying to evacuate people, there are trees down in the roads. So my uncle, and luckily his house is above the dam, so he was okay, but my uncle goes and for 48 hours straight is helping cut down trees to help evacuate people. So when you're talking about why didn't they evacuate, they can't. There's nowhere to go. All of the roads that are around Asheville are destroyed. They're washed out, they're gone. One of my really good friends is a nurse at a hospital here, and they have described it as a war zone right now. There is limited supplies and they are running on backup power and they have no water. Do you understand what that means for a hospital to not have running water at the moment? The only way that they're getting any resources are people that are having to fly in. You're talking about the National Guard and helicopters flying in. My grandparents, no power, no running water. They don't know when they're going to have any of those resources. They finally had enough trees cut down to try to get into the city to get signal to talk to us, and gas is going quick. They're trying to buy a generator, but there's no gas anywhere. Foods are running out. What we're going to run into soon, if resources cannot get into, is we're going to be running into resource scarcity, and that is going to make people become very desperate. There are a lot of people that are in this whole area over here that have no contact to the outside world right now and don't know when or if they're getting help. And the problem that's even worse is you all on TikTok running your freaking mouth about people thinking like, oh, well, they should have done this. I would have done this. You don't know what the hell you would have done. We're talking about an event that has never happened before. Never. So what you need to do is shut the fuck up and find out ways that you can help people. Because I don't think this is getting talked about enough. That, again, all the way over here to almost Charlotte, this is not close. I have friends that trees have fallen down on part of their house. They have no power. Luckily, they have a grill, so they're able to make food for themselves. No power, no running water. And this is a huge amount of people that live in here. And when you also want to talk about evacuating, I don't think you're also understanding the demographic of a lot of people that live in these areas. These are not wealthy people. And there are, obviously, there are areas where you have very wealthy, it's tourist areas and things like that. But the general people that live in these areas, they're just people that want to get by. They enjoy the simple things in life. That's why they like being in the mountains. They're away from all the craziness. Okay? They don't want for a lot. We're talking about my family and a lot of people that I love and know and care about. And when I get on here and I see comments from people being like, well, they should do this shit, they can't. They can't do anything. I-40, the whole interstate that gets you to this area here in the mountains is gone. It's washed away. The river came so high, it washed it away. I want you to go look at videos of Lake Lure right now. When you see all that amount of water, the rivers that are there, most of the time, and a lot of these places where this water is absolutely decimated places, the water is not even knee deep in a lot of places in these rivers. This is a devastating event. And I think that what everyone who's talking shit about Appalachia needs to understand is that these are people that are deserving of dignity and respect and help. And if you don't have anything productive to add to the conversation, and people that can't get a hold of their families and don't know if their family's dead or alive yet, leave your ignorant comments out of it. Keep scrolling.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. Today is our day 1 of our fast. Great glory to the mighty one. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Yes, beloved, there's a lot going on. There's a lot we're going to talk about. We have to begin with our day 1 with the fast. It's a 7-day fast. One thing I want the nation to understand here, we will not give the glory to the so-called conspiracy theorists and stuff. I heard about the whole lithium deposit. That's not what that is. This place was not destroyed because of the lithium. It was destroyed because of the lynching, rape, rob of all people, point blank period. This was destroyed by the Most High God Almighty. It was destroyed because of our prayer. It was destroyed because this is judgment, not because those so-called millionaires, billionaires need to gain access to this place because they want some lithium or none of that. Those people are not being persecuted because of some resources. They are being judged because of the sin of the forefathers. We'll not sit here and let those people veer the whole conversation about, oh, well, they're after us now. The government is coming after us because we got lithium deposit and stuff. Suddenly now, everybody know about that lithium deposit. You people keep this thing secret until this thing happened. Oh, well, the elite tried to get, no, oh, hell no. This thing happened because of the rape, the robbing, the lynching, the murdering, and all the horrible things that you've done unto the poor, unto all people. That's why this happened. It has nothing to do with your lithium or whatever. Suddenly now, the so-called, the sundown town, they all have resources now. They all have lithium. No, you're being judged because of the horrible things that you've done unto us. And that is all. Thank you, beloved, for joining us. We put an end to this nonsense. All right, brethren, today is day 1. We are grateful. We are grateful because the Holy One had spared us. Yea, you may see that the so-called hurricane, which was not a hurricane at all, it's a rough ficken. This thing, hopscotch, it is sentient. It go around and find a specific place, and then it destroyed it. And the place that the hurricane destroyed, they all, of course, are very hostile place to our people, and they are sundown places. It's no coincidence. This has nothing to do with the government or the so-called elite or controlling the weather. If the so-called elite or the government or China or whatever those who are claiming did this, they would have gone straight to the hood. They would have gone straight to our community and destroy us. But it didn't. It didn't because they have no power over this. Beloved, I'm asking the nation to join us in prayer and humbleness. And humbleness because the angels are in the midst of us. They are encamping around our house. They are working around us. They are with us. They are with our children. We fear nothing. Yea, people are going out there and say, well, Big Levi, you get better be ready because we all under attack now. Oh, hell no, we're not. This has nothing to do with us being under judgment. We were not the one that set our houses on fire. We were not the one that flooded our own community and killed a bunch of our own people. This is 83's doing. This is their own curse. Do not get yourself involved. There'll be no prayer here for the so-called 83. No thoughts and prayer for those people. Do not send your energy, your magic unto those people. This day that we are here, we're gathering for these 7 days of holy fast, whether you're doing liquid fast, water fast, juice fast, coffee fast, booze fast, whatever that it is, it will be accepted upon the mighty one if you have your heart uncovered. Yea, the nation, we've been doing this for years now. We've been warning those people, but most of you were too busy trying to get back to normal, and we told you they ain't gonna be normal. No fear-mongering here, damn it. We'll go to certain of the videos. We'll talk about fellow John Amos. Couple of those things that are going on, the body piling up. But most importantly, beloved, we are grateful. We've been spared. We are very grateful. The Holy One did not literally destroying us with this thing. He could have, just like he did with Katrina, because we were going through the curses. And then with great respect, with great glory, we say praises to the Most High and ask the nation to join us into prayer. This prayer going to come from the heart. This prayer going to come from humility, humbleness. You have no idea how devastated this thing was. This thing is 10 times worse than Katrina. There's a dude, he said you can find 100,000 body easy. You have no idea how worse that thing is, like the sheer destruction of this thing. All those people that went and live off grade and don't want nothing to do with society because, oh, I don't know, when this thing hit, they're going to survive. Well, it did hit, you did not survive. Can't be prepared for this, man. We did warn you, bad boys, what you gonna do when the hurricane come from you? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go live in land. Hurricane only hit the coastal coast, so to speak. I'm gonna buy food, water, ammunition. I'm gonna have all those things and stuff. Now, you do know that, right? They are killing and shooting each other over there. There's a woman, we'll play the video. There's a woman warning people like, hey, if you have food, if you have resources and stuff, stay inside, don't go over there because those people will shoot and kill you. And they have video of people yelling and people are literally destroying them for the little food and water that they have. Those people don't change, they never change, they never will. Oh, great glory, great praise to the mighty one. Heavenly Father, we say thank you. Thank you for sparing us. We are grateful. Thank you for not utterly destroying us. Thank you for sending your angel in the midst of us. Thank you for giving our enemy into great shame and greater reproach. Thank you for not utterly and totally destroy the nation. Yea, we deserve it. But because your judgment is just, because your mind is not as the mind of 83, not the mind of a man, you had mercy upon us. Thank you for sparing our people. Thank you for sparing our community. Thank you for not steering this hurricane into little Haiti. Gainesville, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Miami, Atlanta, Georgia, Raleigh, Charlotte, Richland, Mississippi, Alabama. Thank you for not targeting where our people are mostly congregating. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for showing great mercy upon us. We are grateful. We are grateful for returning the Holy Spirit unto us. She's doing a great job. We are grateful for all the knowledge and all the wisdom she's being unleashed in the midst of us. We are grateful for our brothers and sisters that have their hearts uncovered and pray for the redemption of our people and the destruction of our enemy. Yes, every single things that are going around upon this earth is being done by you. It is because we are now waking up. The magic in us, our DNA is changing the time, is changing the weather, changing the sun, changing reality. This is a complete different reality from what we had before 2019. Yes, indeed, we give the Mighty One great glory, great praise for returning our knowledge back unto us. Oh, ye great one, the King with the great wrath. Thank you again for sparing our people worldwide. Thank you for showing 83 that you remember us. You have not forgotten, and you did not violate your own covenant you made with our forefathers. We thank you, and we open up these days, our 7-day fast, for remerciement, for humility, humbleness. We are grateful you did not destroy us. We are even more appreciative that you remembered us and you destroy our enemy instead. During these 7 days, we ask you, Holy One, to keep your angel and keep around the nation. Just like you had protected us from Helene, the light, the bright light, Shemesh the sun. We ask you to continue doing this and to give our enemy into great shame and greater reproach and show them that I am attacking you. Yeah, you want to say it's the elite, it's the government for some lithium garbage. No, it is because you have destroyed my children and then now I'm after you. You go left, I'm going left. You go right, I'm going right. You go up, I'm going up. You go down, I'm going down. You go hide, I'm going to seek you. You build your bunkers underground, it will become your tomb. And you ain't going to be able to go to the moon or Madin. You can't go none of this. Heavenly Father, may you keep your angels protecting us, our guardian angels, our archangels, our intelligences, the 4 elements, the 4 archangels in the 4 quarters of the earth. Gather your people, the one that had been scattered. Gather them through the spirit. Gather them through the astral realm and gather them through the physical realm and destroy the others. May your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the Holy Spirit, we say thank you, Earthly Mother. Thank you for sending your angel of water, the angel of wind, and cleanse and destroy those people that are unjustly on our land, those squatters. We thank you for removing those one that doing the Inquisition, doing chattel slavery, doing Jim Crowism, and did all those horrible and terrible things unto our people. They are not being destroyed because of some resources. They have no resources over there. All that they have belong to us. They are being destroyed because of the lynching, the robbing, because the blessing is over. Good, good, good praise. We take all the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, all our guardian angels, all of the forces whether they are positive and negative. All of them that are doing this, we say thank you. Today is our first day of our 7th day of fast. We are grateful for sparing us. We are grateful for protecting us. May you continue doing this work the way that it is. And to the nation, we thank you for joining us in prayer. We thank you for humbling yourself. We thank you for not going to church. We thank you for not voting. We thank you for not going out there and share sheer porn. We thank you for not going out there to do fear mongering. We thank you for rejecting this garbage about Jacob's trouble and all this nonsense. We thank you for staying firm and staying in a high vibration. Great glory, great praise. May the will of the Holy One be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. By the great power, the mighty one vested in me, I am now leave my people in great peace. Psalm 91, you are covered. None shall come upon you and even sneeze before you. You are protected. The angel of the Lord have orders from us to protect us, and the demons have orders from us to destroy them. Go in peace. Selah, so be it. Beloved, let us continue with our program. Give the mighty one a hand, man. The Most High have not forgotten us. Our ancestors have not forgotten us. The beings are not forgotten us. We are being protected. We were spared, man. This could have been a horrible things right there, man. We were spared. Thank you, Heavenly One. Thank you. May you always spare us. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace, damn it. We told you those people will be too busy trying to escape flooding, trying to escape the fire, trying to escape this, to escape that. They ain't got time for no Jacob's trouble, man. Talking about FEMA. FEMA was never there to bring those so-called Jacob's trouble. FEMA is not there even to help you. FEMA was another front to destroy and humiliate our people. Oops, there you go. Now, you got this thing going on with those folks, and we say great glory, great praise. Are we good, beloved? Are we good? Thank you, Brother Roderick. Brother say he was in temper, I was not even touched, because the angel are within you, brother. They are with you. They are protecting you. I'm assuming you're a brother. Yes, to all of you that was not touched, none of this thing happened to you. The angels were with you. We are protected. Always keep on praying. Always meditating, contemplating, introspection upon introspection, self-cognition. It's time for you to get the knowledge of thyself. Who am I? You don't know your guardian angel? You don't know how to call upon it? Well, got the book here. The AK Family Handbook. How to do a spiritual background check. Check with your guardian angel. Check with your archangel. Check with all the vast of the army that the Holy One put at your disposal. Use them wisely, both the light and definitely the darkness. Oh, what you see happen over there and Asheville and all over this North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. Oh, that's the other side working for us now. There are a couple of things I want my people to know this. We are the one that are talking about this. We have the bullhorn, so to speak. We have the megaphone. We have the microphone. Everybody else, sit your ass down and listen. You will not steer our conversation towards the elite. You will not steer this conversation towards the government. We've been telling you this thing for years now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Okay? I say so. I act, you react. You are not going to stir our conversation in the midst of the, oh, well, this was done by the elite because they want some lithium resources. Get out of here. This was done because of your wickedness. This was done because of the lynching. This was done because of the murdering, raping, and robbing. That is why. Again, let us keep on moving, beloved. All right. Let me share this with you. We had already talked about this young lady right here. All right, let's move to the next video. Now, I want the nation to understand this. All right, this is what happening here. Okay, let's listen to that.
I want to share with y'all some things you may not know about what's happening in the North Carolina mountains in the aftermath of Helene. Here's number one. If you have friends or family that are headed into the mountains or who live there, the looting has picked up major steam. I was advised yesterday by a county sheriff to make sure that anybody out and about is carrying, and in his words, carrying with the safety off. There are very aggressive people out there, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this. It's not because they're necessarily awful. They're desperate. Desperate people do desperate things, y'all. And why are they desperate? Because there's no water in some.
That's a lie. They are awful people. This behavior that you're seeing over there in the so-called North Carolina is not new. Those people been acting like that. It's not desperate time call for desperate measure. Those people are looting and killing and robbing and raping because that's their nature. They've been doing this. They've done this to our beloved brothers when we had those towns, because originally all those towns were our people. Yes, indeed, this is their natural behavior. They are doing this because they know they are not being watched. They know the so-called the internet is caught. Nobody there with their little cell phone picking up this. They are sundown town. A sundown town was and still and always will be a sundown town. Why? Because the people that lived there were the one that did those things. You think the brother that they hang over there the other day was your ancestors that came back from the dead and did it? It was your own people. The new people that are here. People that look like her. People that are my age. They still carry on their culture. They are robbing and killing and looting and shooting each other, not because they are desperate, because it's their nature. Because they were waiting to do this thing. They could not wait. It's something they wanted to do. Hell, unfortunately for you, it happened to you now. Beloved, this woman is not lying. The looting, the killing, is being done by those people. And they are well aware of that. Let's keep on moving.
In some of these communities, we have neighbors in North Carolina with no water. And all I can say is this: the government ain't coming to save you. Not now, not ever, because they don't care about you, the people, anymore. It is the citizens who are going to have to step it up. Now, I got to tell y'all, I was floored yesterday by how my community, which is a little over an hour away from the affected areas, showed up at donation sites with water and diapers and formula and some liquid IV. I mean, y'all brought all kinds of things, bleach, vinegar. You are ready to help, and we're going to take more donations today. And we're so grateful for everything, because I'm going to get it into the hands of actual volunteers. And I was asking people, like, why are you bringing it to me? Some of y'all don't even know me. And they said, well, we don't trust the relief organizations anymore. Y'all, we have lost our organizations to grifters.
Grifters? First of all, you never had an organization, and what you're calling organization are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Yay, and January 12, 2010, there was a massive earthquake that hit the island, Atlantis, Haiti. You people make fun of our people. The so-called the Clinton administration, so to speak, they took billions of dollars. FEMA and all of those, they took billions of dollars. What did they give the so-called Haitian down there? Nada. None. When Katrina struck our brethren over here, what did the so-called FEMA done? What did you people do? You took all those resources, you kept them. You did not distribute anything, you kept everything. And then now you are complaining that the so-called FEMAs are grifters. FEMA is a good organization. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Take the resources from other people and keep it for themselves. We've been warning you. We've been telling you this. When something happened to our people, we said, hey, man, we did not receive the help. First of all, the moment our people open their mouth to say help, the first thing you open your mouth, you say, pull yourself by the bootstrap. Stop begging. Work. Stop asking the government for cheese. Stop begging. You lazy. You low IQ. You lazy. Why are you asking for help? Why are you asking for water? You just got a flood. You want more water? That's what you people always say. That's what you people always do. And then now, suddenly you find out the so-called female grifters. Now you'll find out that they help, the thing that you gave FEMA, they don't actually give it to the victim. They kept it, they sell it. They sell it to the market, they sell it under the black market, they keep it. If suddenly now, revelation, we just find out about this. This is not FEMA's work. They are not in the business of saving and serving people. You people know this very damn well. Let's keep on moving.
We have lost our organizations to liars. And so we have to rely on each other because that's how this country was built. This country was built patriot by patriot. And I can tell you this, as a realtor, I know my realtors in the mountains, and I have.
This country was not built by patriot. This country was built in the back of the slave of our brothers and sisters. You did not build these countries. You stole it, you murdered, you rape and rob, you pillage this country. Patriot did not build this country. You're well aware of that. If Patriot did build this country, the so-called Patriot would have come unto you and help you. Patriot only here to rape and rob and steal. That's why they are doing the same thing that they are doing to you right now. It's the Patriot are doing this. They are shooting people over there. They are looting people over there. They are taking things because that's the only thing they know how to do. They don't know how to save. This was not built by Patriot. What you're seeing here after the aftermath, Patriot, yes, are doing this. This country was not built by Patriot. It was built by people like me, by my brothers, by my sisters. What you're calling slave, you're proudly calling slave. That's what built this country. Well, I shall say that's what built your blessing.
Talk to them, and they know the neighbors too. So I am getting your donations into hands that are going to get it into hands. And everybody that sent me dollars, I got teams of shoppers out and I got receipts to prove it, because we are not grifters. We are neighbors. And the patriots that are in the mountains, if you see this, if your family sees this, hear me now. You are not forgotten by the rest.
You are forgotten. You've been forgotten a long time. It is just now it hit you folks. It is just now you realize, well, the so-called patriot, the government were never on my side. They made me sin, the greatest sin of men or women or 82 can commit in his or her lifestyle is to come against us. Your government, especially the priesthood of Mahan, the Catholic Church, the Protestant Church, all those churches, they told you the people over there in the Middle East are the people. Support them, send them money, and that's exactly what you did. When you know damn well they are not. What you know better, you know we are the original people of this earth, the children of the light and master of darkness. We are the Atlantean, we are the Lemurian, we are the Madimite, we are the Shemeshite, we are the essence, the pure, the original being of this universe. You know you shouldn't be treating us like that, but you did. It is just now you realize that I have sinned. I have committed great sin now. When you were in your blessing, you were blind. You see, like the brother said it in the video last night, the so-called brother Big Judah did say it. See, back then, the government, they would have sent the entire army over there. Photo up, showing the flag, go over there, and then do things and do that. Now, you know what they did? They deployed the so-called National Guard to Kuwait. They deployed the so-called National Guard to the Middle East, to Israel, to go help them. While they have a crisis here, and their own people are dying. They're shooting each other and looting each other. Grifters all over. This is your true nature. Be proud of it. Don't try to come over here and hide your true nature. Show your true nature. In the midst of all that, you people are killing, shooting, raping, robbing each other's over there. Yes, raping. There's a video here. We'll show it. This is your true nature. Be proud of it. You have no idea how much relief those guys have right now. They finally, I can act as my true nature. This is what I'm meant to do. That's what you people do. Don't be hiding this. Let's keep on moving.
Of North Carolina. And if you are not in North Carolina, then there are ways that you can give. But can I just remind y'all of something? You cannot eat money. You cannot drink money. So for those of y'all that thought money was your God, and by the way, that includes our freaking elected officials, it's not your God.
Oh, really? So now, if money is not your God, as you claim it's not to be, why is it in your money you say, "in God we trust"? You could have put it in the Bible. You could have put it in anything else. You could have put it in your faith, but you put it in your money because your money, God has nothing to do with God. And your money you trust. You love money. You love it. That's why you do not want to give our brothers reparation cash. You do not want to talk about money because you love it. You want all of it to be for you. I want that. This is mine. This is mine. I'm all about that money. I can eat it. If money wasn't your God, you would have quickly give our brothers or sisters their reparation, which would have been really good for you. All you had to do is to give some cash, and then when the real thing comes in and say, well, I did give them some reparation, and then there's some leniency would have been fell upon you. But no. Money is your God.
Told my girlfriend this morning while we were talking about this during our run, I said, tell your children, she's got grown children, this is why you keep a stash of water on hand. This is why you keep a stash of food on hand. But for those of y'all that are not in affected areas, if you can take your donated items and send it to the mountains, then send it with a friend. Make sure you're sending truckloads so that we don't overload the roads because our first responders are overwhelmed. By the way, thank you, Governor DeSantis, for doing more for North Carolina than North Carolina's governor has. I'm very grateful for your National Guard because we have to help each other, y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. If you will share this with somebody who doesn't know what's happening in North Carolina, they need to know. They need to know that there are entire towns gone. Chimney.
Gone. Entire town. What, like that guy said, he said easy, 100K. You can easy find 100K wiped out. Easy. The first dude said they are pulling body by the hundreds, and they still have body. The guy, there's a dude that went over there. He saw thousands of body. Guess what? He went back to his own state. He checked into a mental institute because of the thing that he saw there. He went back home to whatever state. Hopefully I can get the video, or somebody can send me the video again. It lost somewhere. He went back to his home state. He went into, he checked into a mental institution. He doesn't want to deal with this. He said, you know what? Nah, no.
Rock is gone. A beautiful town. Swannanoa, gone. Montreat, gone. Other towns damaged beyond repair. That means our geography has changed. Our culture is at risk.
Our culture is also gone too. You know, some of you are keeping it alive by raping and robbing and killing each other. You know, you would have thought this is the time those people would have truly come together and support each other. Oh, hell no. I see your video on YouTube. I know you're a prepper. I know you got food in your home. You don't think I was watching? You're going to rob your ass.
But most importantly, our people, our generational people have lost their generational homes. This ain't about your granite countertops anymore. Listen, y'all, listen. Tell somebody how they can help. I am but one resource. There are people I know all over North and South Carolina that have been gathering up goods and trucks. Somebody as far away as Massachusetts putting a truck together. Let me know. I can connect you to where to take things. The Baptists are doing a great job out of Boone. Samaritan's Purse is on the ground. I trust those two organizations. I wish I had trust for more because I don't trust this government, but I trust the people of North Carolina.
That's rich. That's rich coming from you people. You don't trust your government. A patriot that do not trust government. A patriot that always can't wait to vote. And anytime they have some kind of law, anytime they have some kind of rules that are going to destroy our people, you people quickly go over there and vote for it. Those are the people that, you know, they're sneakily going over there behind those little shit and vote like, you know, you and black people ain't getting hish. Y'all, government, I love you guys. You guys are doing the job. So suddenly now you guys don't trust the government. You don't trust FEMA. You people were the one that spearheaded the whole scumbag idea about, well, FEMA are going to bring Jacob Trouble. Well, Jacob Trouble, man, FEMA are going to come over here. They're going to take our brothers from the hood. They're going to lock them up in concentration camp. And then they're going to gas them and kill them. Well, where's FEMA now? We told you FEMA is going to be busy. Now FEMA actually have to do what FEMA was, well, not was, the thing that they said they were supposed to do. Now they have to come. FEMA truly have to do what they are supposed to do. Because you people are, FEMA going to do this, FEMA going to do that to our people. You are the people that vote for all those things. Any little things that our people try to get. They try to get a cup of water. Pull yourself by the bootstrap. They try to smell the food that you guys stole from them and try to cook. Pull yourself by the way. Get your own food. A few years ago, back the blue. Hey, bring our boys home, support the troops. Yeah, the flag, the government. We need a stronger government. We need Trump, we need Biden, we need this suddenly now. But when you are in the same bullish that we are, I don't trust the government, I don't trust this organization. Why not? Well, I don't trust them. I would like to know why you don't trust them. Because they are grifters. Oh, you just find out? Is that what that is? You just find out? Okay, whatever. All right, let's finish with this.
Y'all, the biggest thing you can do, pray. Pray right now. Pray fervently that people.
First of all, we won't pray. We won't pray for anyone. We won't pray for anyone. This is not what that is. We already prayed. We pray for our people and our people only. The others, not only we pray against you, we're not going to pray for you. This is your time. It is over.
Will turn their hearts back to God and pray for a hedge of protection around all those who have seen things they should never have to see.
Well, first of all, you guys turn your head back to God. Oh boy, that's rich coming from you people. Your head was never towards God. You had no connection with this word God. You are not a godly people. Everything that you people were horrible. Everything that you people did was satanic. Even Satan, your own father, do not claim you because you surpass your own father, the devil. You outdone him. He's definitely afraid of you. That's why he abandoned you. You do know the devil had the power to save you, but he abandoned you. Hell, the devil is going after you. Satan going after you. Like you make me look so bad in front of the Most High God Almighty. Remember in the book of Job, when the devil was working around and the Most High God said, Satan, what's going on here? So, Master, just walking to and fro and watching the earth. How's your holiness doing? The Most High said, I'm doing okay. And the devil say, just watching. And the Most High say, you want to play a game? And the devil say, yes, Master. What would you like me to do for you? He said, I want to test if my servant Job is good. The devil said, Master, I've been dealing with human and I know how they are. The only reason why Job support you, the only reason why you always glorify your name, because you give him wealth and money. And I tell you, if you take those things from him, he will despise you. And the Most High say, bet on. And they bet. He said, thank you, your holiness. He bowed before the Holy One. He walked backward. And then he go tormented Job. But Job never gave unto the so-called the devil. And then after that, the devil lost the bet. He killed all Job's children. Why? Because they were wicked. Those kids were wicked. They were raping, rape, and murder. They didn't want to follow the law. The Most High have the devil kill them. And then Satan came back. He lost the blessing. He lost the contest. And he submitted to the Most High. See, he followed the Most High law. Now, this same devil, Satan, which is your father, he abandoned you. Like, damn, you guys are so ungrateful. You don't even give me praise. You don't even say, thank you, Daddy, for helping me. Now I'm going to take you down before my Lord take me down. Okay? They are turning their heart to God. Their heart was never back to God. And do not pray for those people and do not vote.
I'll tell you one more story before I hang up this video. I had a lady come to my donation site yesterday, and her grandson is 10 years old, living in the mountains with his mother, who works in a VA hospital. They're getting the kid out today to get him home because they can finally get him out. And they're worried because he has seen things he should never have to see.
Oh, yeah. You mean like when you took our brothers and sisters, wives and husbands, you make them watch. You take our women, you grab the little baby from the breast while they're sucking on the breast and try to tame their hunger, and then you throw them in the swamp to the alligators, and you will make the others to watch. You mean like our children at watch, when you grab their own father, you strip them naked, you tie them up on the floor, and then you have another dude wailing on him. And those children sit there and watch that. You mean during the 80s, during the crack era, when our brothers and what you're calling the crack babies now, which one of them is talking to you now, which the so-called the crack kids, like you are calling the crack babies, when they watch their own fathers, their own mothers, their own uncles, their own people get on crack, they become basehead, they become homeless, they become demons, they become smear gall, they become golems, they become demons because of the drug. They watch people getting killed. They watch all the gang wars. They watch all those things that you people orchestrated. They see things they shouldn't have seen. And what did you people do? You call them crack babies. What help did you provide to them? Nada. The best help that you did, you come with CPS. And what your CPS did, Child Protection Services, did they protect our children? They trafficked them. They stole them. They kidnapped them. That's what you did during slavery. Children, men and women, old, young, watch all those atrocities that our people suffer. They see things. And then when they grow up, those things are messing with their mind. They can't sit straight. They need something that can calm them. They don't function like other kids because they saw things that shouldn't done. And how do you call them? You said they are crazy. You said they don't have mental health problem. They are pathologically super predator. They were born to do all those horrible things they are doing. When our brothers or sisters saw things that happened to their own people, their own fathers. Dr. Claude Henderson was a prime example of this. He, as a little boy, when he was a little kid, he saw his mother came from work. He was working for white folks. And when the mother get home, her hand was bleeding. Dr. Claude was her own mother, hands, fingers bleeding. Her nails were bleeding. He asked, Mommy, why are you bleeding like this? And the mother was crying. He said, oh, that's all right, son. That's how I made a living. I've been working for white folks and trying to make a living for you. And Dr. Claude went in his womb, he cried. He made a vow. He said, he made a vow to the Most High God Almighty. He said, Most High God, if you allow me, if you give me the age, if you give me the access, I will become a Samson for my people. You don't think that he should have not seen this? I myself see my mother cry because of certain certain things she was going on to. You don't think that did not traumatize me? Some of us here, at least the one that were lucky to have a father and mother in the house, because you destroy our family. You destroy them. As children, we watch all those things happen to our people. And then now suddenly when they're happening to yours now, okay, well, this is not good. Children shouldn't see this. Oh, really? Huh. It should. Okay, well, yeah, whatever, man.
When you have children that are seeing bodies on the ground and towns gone, we're going to have to answer for that one day, y'all.
Well, you are answering for it now.
Pray, please do something. And for those of y'all that have already done something, I can't thank you enough.
All right. So let's move to the next video, beloved. Okay. Let me see. I want to get Brother Amos out of the way so I can do this. All right. Okay. Now, just to clear, let us clear. No, I don't want to clear out this first. Let's get this. Thank you, brother, for sending the video on to me again. Let's get that so we can finish with this. Okay, this is from Status Quo News. Okay, it was published like 18 hours ago. This is what, see, the media won't cover this, all right? This is what they said. We'll take a minute out of it.
Hey, it's Jordan with Status Quo. Happy to be joined by Amanda. You live about an hour outside of Asheville, North Carolina. Everybody on TV is seeing Asheville and the horrifying images of just the whole community seems like it's underwater. But this is spread far and wide, Hurricane Helene's devastation in Asheville and further out.
Okay, you see how the water is clean, brothers. You cannot outrun this. You cannot outrun that. This is how the water quickly
Can
comes.
you describe again?
Okay.
I think you're about an hour outside of Asheville. Can you describe what's going on where you are, what your neighbors are dealing with, the long lines for everything from gas to food? And it seems, despite what we're hearing for the media, FEMA and the federal government might not be doing as thorough of a job as we need.
Absolutely. So I am in Forest City, North Carolina. We're in the foothills of the mountains, about an hour from the center of Asheville. We did sustain a lot of damage, but it was mostly high winds. We do have some flooding, but our town has, it's most of it's remained. The people are doing pretty well. We do have to, gas is limited. We have to sit in line for about an hour, and then you may have a $20 or $50 limit on what you can get, which you just burnt sitting there for an hour. And that's if you can find it. Like I said, we're fortunate we have gas. But around us, every county, oh my goodness, the damage is devastating. Buncombe County, Mitchell County, all around us.
Of course, the word Mitchell is Michelle, of course, which is Michael.
McDowell County, Henderson County.
Henderson County, where Hendersonville, where they hang the brother.
The damage is just incredible. I've got, Chimney Rock, parts of Asheville, parts of Hendersonville, Marshall, Bryson City, Cherokee, and the lower parts of Lake Lure were or are still underwater.
Wow.
There are people that are still stranded. They're not getting help. They're stranded. They're landlocked. They're in floods. And FEMA, okay, so I did go up into Asheville yesterday.
Okay, this is what FEMA did, beloved, okay? We want the nation to understand this. Of course, we already understand what's going on with FEMA because this is not their job. This is what FEMA did to this woman.
There's one way in and one way out. I actually made it up into Asheville and around into OT. And the damage, houses literally washed down the road. Or they're covered. There's mudslides. But Asheville, there's so many dead bodies that you can smell it.
Again, she said there are so many dead bodies, you can smell it. 60 dead bodies, you cannot smell 60 dead bodies from miles away. This woman lives an hour away from this place, okay?
Stench is becoming unbearable. Like you can smell it. There are that many dead people. Wow. It's bad. It's very, very bad. I can't describe to you how bad it is.
It is bad.
And when you say FEMA, is it that FEMA can't get into certain areas, or FEMA isn't doing enough?
They're not doing enough. Where I went to, we had family members in Asheville. We got to the house. They said that FEMA was there, asked what they needed. There's 2 babies in the house. Okay. Asked what they needed. They said, we need water and formula. They left, never came back.
They never.
How long are babies supposed to wait on formula?
Okay, you got 2 babies. They say, well, what do you guys want? They say, well, we got 2 babies here. We need formulas. They make their presence, take a photo up. We're helping. Look at us. We here, right? The baby's formula. Look, take a picture. Formula. All right, then. All right, let's get the out of here. And then they never come back.
How long are people supposed to wait on water? How long are they supposed to wait?
They never come back.
So they were there. They know what they need.
And then they left.
Well, where are they?
They don't come back anymore.
We saw emergency vehicles riding around. And then we had to get into Asheville. We drove over live power lines and under fallen trees to get to our family members. The people are helping the people. The people are helping the people. But here's another problem. So they're telling people to donate to FEMA, not to bring supplies in, to donate to FEMA.
So they can steal it. They are telling them, okay, well, donate to FEMA. Don't bring the supply, but give it to us, and then we'll give it to them. Well, they don't.
And FEMA's got it under control. That is not the case. FEMA does not have it under control.
They don't. All right, so now let me show you another one, all right?
Saturday or Sunday morning when Sidham flew through the Lake Lure Gap. But that was all food, water, or electricity hit social media soon.
Back to the mountains, where remarkable stories of survival are now being shared days after Helene wreaked havoc in North Carolina. But one Pageland man's efforts to help are now the source of controversy. He flew his own chopper on his own dime to help stranded victims. But that man says he abandoned his rescue missions after a fire official threatened to have him thrown in jail. Well, that man now wants answers and turned to Queen City News Chief Investigator Jody Barr to help figure out what went wrong here.
This is the original post that I was reading when I decided to go up and help. It's a long post, but she's saying that her kids and family and animals are trapped. No way out, no supplies, and the only way in or out is accessible by helicopter. Limited cell service and no water since Friday morning. I thought I have a helicopter and maybe I can help.
Jordan Sidham piled food and water into his helicopter Saturday and headed up toward Banner Elk, the only way through a mountain gap in Lake Lure.
This is the mountain valley that you would have to fly to get to Black Mountain, where we were escorting people.
Well, there's a reason why they call it Black Mountain, okay? It's not because of the lithium or whatever, because our people were there, destroyed it.
Wow. This is a mountain range, and this is a mountain range. The only place to fly through with bad visibility, low cloud coverage, is Lake Lure.
The cries for help from people stranded without food, water, or electricity hit social media soon after the flooding last Friday.
But my parents are stuck there. Their address is Banner Elk. They are in the first condo. If you receive this, please give me a call back. Thank you.
Sidham's phone started lighting up on Saturday with people begging for help.
I mean, I could hear the desperation in her voice. This is multiple phone calls I've received like this, voicemails, text messages, and you could hear people desperate for help.
Sidham and his son rescued 4 people on Saturday and spent the night in a nearby pilot's lounge, then decided to fly again Sunday morning.
I spoke with my son, which is my co-pilot. I said, hey, do you want to go back out and try to help today? And his response was, there's so many messages, I don't think we can't not go help.
Sidham and his son were headed up to Black Mountain. Flight tracking shows no flight restrictions in place Saturday or Sunday morning when Sidham flew through the Lake Lure Gap. But that was all about to change. The Sidham spotted an older couple waving for help, then landed in what's left of their driveway.
Hey, I want you to let me get in. You step out and go out, help her in, put her bag in the back, get her strapped in. I'm going to take her down, come back. I'll take him, I'll come back, and then I'll get you, okay?
I originally left my son, co-pilot, on the side of the mountain. It was kind of unstable, so I didn't want to put more weight in the helicopter to lift back off. So I left my son with the other victim, and I was just going to take one person down at the time. And you could hear me in the video talking through with the victims and with my son what we're going to do.
3 minutes away, Sidham spotted a group of rescuers just down the river. He landed and found someone in charge.
Told him my background experience, law enforcement, firefighting, pilot. He immediately started helping with coordination. He gave me radio frequencies to coordinate with them on, set up a landing area for me to come back with the other victim. And in the middle of the whole conversation and then blocking the road off, I was greeted by the, at that time I didn't know, but Lake Lure fire chief or assistant chief maybe, and he shut down the whole operation.
Well,
so
he shut down the whole operation. The guy was helping people, flying them in and out, actually helping. And the chief came in and shut down the whole thing. We'll tell you why.
At that point, I felt like the conversation wasn't going any further. And again, he asked me to leave, and I said, hey, I have no problem getting out of your area. If that's what you want us to do, we'll leave, no issue. At that point, I asked him, what was the reason I had to leave them there? And he said, again, you're interfering with my operation. I just need you to get out of the area. I said, sir, I don't know where you were trained at, but I know how my training is, and I'm not going to leave personnel behind. I'm going back to get my co-pilot. He said, if you turn around and go back up the mountain, you're going to be arrested.
I'll arrest you.
So, whoops.
I'll arrest you. In a crisis like this, brethren, people are dying. The guy is helping people. See, if you come back here again, nigga, I'm going to get you. I'm going to take your ass to jail. I'm going to press charge upon you. And guess what? If this dude did not go to the media and say these things, and after the sheriff would have put charge on him, they would have arrested him, and the people in the news would have condemned him. The sheriff last say, well, when we were trying to do our job, there was this guy over there who was looting. He threatened to kill us. He assaulted me, assaulted elderly, and we need to put him in jail. And then they would have jailed this dude. And they were trying to tell, well, no, I wasn't doing those things. I was trying to, they would have put him to jail. That's how you people do. And we'll tell you why they did this thing to this guy.
Sir, I'm going back to get my co-pilot. I don't know what to tell you. And he said, I'm letting you know. And at that point, he waved for 2 law enforcement officers to come over and told me that again, if I go back up the mountain, I would be arrested.
He flew the 3-minute trip back, picked up his son, and left the woman's husband behind.
Sure, he was flooded with emotions and trying to rescue other people. And I just felt that it was best at the time to leave. So I did follow his instructions. And
guess what? They would have shoot him down. Those guys don't play, man. If he did come back for that old man, they would have shoot him down. They got guns and things and rockets in there. They would have shoot the guy down. And we'll tell you why.
A conversation with the female victim before I left, apologized and explained. And she was standing there. She heard the whole conversation. And they were both very, very surprised, very upset. The husband, as I was leaving off of the side of the mountain, at that point, separated from his wife, he was upset. I can only imagine.
Sidham and his nearly 1,400 flight hours turned his chopper around and headed back to South Carolina.
Good. Now, why is that? Why did the sheriff tell this dude, you are interfering with my operation? And if you come back here again, I will freaking arrested you. And then when he said, I don't know what to tell you, I'm a firefighter too. I used to be in law enforcement. I'm going to come back to those people. He just waving those 2 law enforcement and say, come. If this guy come back here again, I'm going to arrest him. And they don't play that. If in the midst of all that, brethren, you threaten this guy with arrestation. Why? This is why. You see, the so-called firefighters and police officers, they have a very specific special disease called heroism. Every single time when those guys do something, they pull someone over, they say, you did this crime, you do this, and everybody's supposed to stand up. Oh, he's a hero. Oh, my God, he did this. You're a hero. Those firefighters are heroes over there. They saved this guy over here. They put the fire out over there. They are heroes. You're interfering with my glory. You ain't going to come over there and steal my glory. You definitely ain't going to come over there and steal my lightning. I am in charge here. I take the credit, nigga. What's up with you? You ain't going to come over there and try to take my glory. You ain't the sheriff here. I am. You ain't the chief here. I am. Coming over there and try to, the glory belongs to me. You see that in Zippo, right? When Zippo go to Balaam, and then Balaam say, well, what the hell you are doing? You're a Hebrew just like them. Go to the Mosai, ask for permission, make a little sacrifice, and then he will give you victory. Well, Zippo did, and then he got victory. And after that, what did Zippo say? I am the one who did this. I did this. I'm the hero. Praise me. That's why every single news you're watching, those guys put like a little brush fire out. Ooh, they're so hero. It's heroic. You're a hero. And then you see those guys standing over there. You know, they are like, oh, that's right. Keep it coming. I'm a hero. You're interfering with my heroic work. I'm a freaking hero here. You're not. You're interfering with my law. This is my jurisdiction. You see this all the time in TV shows. Oh, this is my jurisdiction and stuff. Well, he's bringing help, man. He's trying to help you. Those people are elderly, man. There is a crisis going on. People are dying, dead bodies all over. He is bringing help to help people that look like you. You should have accepted any kind of help. Oh, hell no. All the glory belongs to me. I want when this thing is over, all everybody want to talk about is Sheriff this, Chief that. He was a hero. That's what I want. I don't want you coming over there with your little chopper flying, think you're doing something. I'm doing everything here. Don't you ever forget it. What's my name again? I'm Chief. There's a reason why I'm Chief here. That's how those guys see themselves, man. They see themselves to some of lofty. They're so high up there. Just like the church. You don't call, hey, I'm the elder in this camp. You don't go out there and read on your own. You have to give me double honor too, because I teach you. I have the truth. I have it. You don't go on there and then try to help. Who the hell are you? I'm the bishop here. I'm the reverend. Revere me. Revere me, damn you. Gaze upon it. Gaze upon me. This is the disease that they suffer. That's how they see themselves. That's why he told them. And beloved, he's not playing. If that guy did come back and try to help those people, they would have shot him down. And they would have found a reason. They would have said he was a looter. He was the one that landed a helicopter in places and looting people. And he shoot at the police officers. And this guy is law enforcement. The chief trying to do his job. There are heroes working here. And then this guy coming with his, and then everybody would out there say, well, he's a Democrat. Look at him. He look Arab. He's a terrorist. That's the type of thing they always do. Remember, whenever they bought you something like that, the police are never on the wrong side. They're always on the right side. And people are wondering why there's no more help coming, because the so-called the police, one, they don't want you to come and help you will steal their glory. Two, they do not want you to see those pile of, well, we said, soiled bread. I'm the savior. Cesare Borgia was notoriously known to suffer from this disease. That's why he removed Brother Yahweh's face. He put his own face. He went to his father, Alexander VI. He said, Dad, I don't like the most revered fellow is Yahweh. I want to be him. Take him. We went to Leonardo. Say, Leonardo, paint me. I believe Michelangelo said, paint me in the place of Yahweh. They removed the black Messiah, so to speak, and they put Cesare Borgia. Right after his father died, Pope Alexander VI, Cesare Borgia, his reputation died, but he lived on. He lived on as white Jesus. I am the savior. That's when, in Italy, Cesare Borgia was the one that was going town to town, destroy our people when we were ruling Italy back in the 1400s, because, of course, we were going through the curses in the 14th century, where we had the black town over there in Italy, well, northern Italy, of course, southern Italy, the whole place we were ruling. Cesare Borgia was sent by his father to take us down in the name of his own father, and that's what he was doing. He was killing and murdering our people, and then he had this disease of being a hero. And that's why he literally put himself out there. I'm a hero. Those people, they have this disease called virtue signaling. Virtue signaling is like, look at me. I'm giving food here. Those people were dying and they don't have food. Look, there's a bottle of water here. Here, sir. Hang on. You got us. Like, subscribe, follow, put a comment, share, and stuff. Thank you, sir. Look at me giving this homeless this here $10. We have to help the homeless. Where are the people? Come on, where are they clapping? Come on, clap. Yeah, look at me. I'm doing something good here. I'm a good person. Okay. Lord, God forbid you come right in front of this guy and say, hey, what you're doing is good, man. Let me give this homeless a bottle of water too. Oh, hell no. Hey. Look at me. Look at me. Are you looking? I'm the captain here. I'm the chief now. Okay, I'm the only chief now. I do this. You don't come over here and try to tell me what to do. Ungrateful bastards. That's what they are. Those people, you see them all over social media, always over there, humiliating people, give them food. We build this house for those poor people over there. We feel for them. It's life. You got to help where you help, likes and subscribe and comment, share, buy my product, gang. Cool. What's up? That's the disease they suffer. It's the ego. The ego is out of this world. Yo, people are dying. People are drowning. Children, women, animals, and these guys come to bring help, and you threaten him to arrest the guy. What did he do to you? He stepped in my territory. If you come here again, I'm gonna have you arrested. And they don't play that. You know what? You want to know why? Watch this. And I told you those guys don't play this. Watch that. Let me see if this is the one. Okay, no. Sister shared with me. Okay, let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. Oops.
The tiny mountain town of Swannanoa is named for the river that runs through it, the same river that washed it away.
And this town is devastated. But everybody focuses on big cities.
Okay, but everybody's focused on big cities, not here. And you got that guy, people that want to, it's not only that pilot bridging. There are other people that trying to come to help, but they push them away because they don't want them to see the pile of the dead bodies. Plus, you're stepping on my ego, man, which is very fragile.
And we need help. We need food. And I know people are coming. I know they're coming, and I know God's got control. It really hurts to see such devastation.
All right. Let me see. I got it's on one of my messages here. See if I can find it. Yeah, those people egos are so out of this world, man. And when we tell the so-called the people, we told them like, yo, this is what those guys are done, man. You know, this is how they do stuff. Okay, there you go. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Let me just, okay. Listen to that.
Dead zones are women getting attacked.
Okay, you can hear a woman getting attacked. She's yelling for help, and those guys are there doing stuff to this woman. Okay, let me enlarge this. They are doing stuff to that woman over there. You hear the scream? And those guys are doing things over there. And this dude is hiding, watching them, and those guys are, I don't know what they are doing to this woman. Okay, is the man in the boat purposely drowning out the screaming of help? Okay, you can hear what they are doing. Every time the women try to yell help, they crank up the volume of whatever of this boat or car they have to cover the screen. Okay, okay, he's using the boat to cover the screen, and this guy's watching. Their own people don't know what the hell is going on with this woman, but they are using the boat to cover the nose. All right, the woman is crying, yelling, and then I don't know what they are doing to her. Okay, all right, don't know what they are doing to her, but this is the type of things those people are doing. All right. So this is the type of, something is happening to this woman. She's yelling, and the guy in the boat forcing her. The other one is watching. They are covering the nose. There was some dude, he's in the back filming, you know, try to get things. That's what those people are doing. I don't know what maybe they are stealing her stuff. You know, that's how those people really feel. Guess what, beloved? Here's another kicker. Okay, this video was shared with me a moment ago. This video was uploaded. Look at the date. Look at the date of the video. 11 years ago, December 19, 2012. December 19, 2012. Asheville Doomsday Prepper ready for new beginning. Okay? All right, let's watch this, okay?
If you are fearing the worst, then December the 21st is probably on your radar.
That's the day the Mayan calendar ends, and some believe it's the end of the world. News 13's John Lee tossed to an Asheville doomsday prepper.
Yeah, he thinks that we could actually be in for a new beginning, right, John?
That's right, but just what will this fresh start bring? That's the question that has some people stockpiling for the immediate future.
All right, let's run it.
Art and business owner Ryan Croft builds his business for the future. But just what the future holds is anyone's guess.
It's an actual drop-free system. See, that makes it simple.
Croft is president of Amendment Arms, designer of the Joshua MK5, which he says is perfect for preppers gearing up for the end of the world as we know it.
In terms of prepping, how that goes, well, the world's coming to an end. How do you prepare for that? You just kiss your goodbye.
Ryan is featured on the National Geographic show Doomsday Preppers, cultivating spirulina, a superfood, and opening minds to alternate eats like worms.
You focus on people that are concerned, and you give them very simple things to do. The problem I have with most preppers is most preppers dedicate their entire lives to it. They don't have normal lives.
Ryan prefers his with hot sauce.
Now, Ryan doesn't fear the end of the Mayan calendar.
They are eating worms and stuff because don't do that, okay, Reggie? Those things have parasites in them. Don't do this. You're not going to come in a place that you're eating worms. You know, that's not what that is. You can't. I don't do that. Don't do what those people are doing. Okay, he knew something was coming. That was in 2012, all right? He from Asheville. So to prep for those people is to have guns and eating worms, all right? Not to cleave unto us, though, which that's the only way out of this thing, but whatever.
He says the 21st actually marks a new chapter. That's what he's prepping for.
People that are flexible, adaptive, and self-responsible can face those challenges, I believe, a lot easier than people that simply are waiting to see what other people have decided to do with the new world. But that's a well-aerated soil.
Dig a little deeper.
That is presence of worms.
And Ryan carves out real estate, showing us protein that could be vital to any prepper.
There we go. Not just keep you alive. I mean, do you realize that on average, just 6 of these guys will provide a full protein diet, high quality protein.
Ready for its close-up, but not for consumption.
So we're going to put them back.
Returning the wiggly meal. No need to eat him yet. You could say Ryan has laid the groundwork. Maybe he'll need that worm another day.
That's prepping.
And when it comes to food supply, Ryan recommends a few months' supply. Remember, browse, as in eyebrows. That stands for beans, rices, oats, wheats, salt, and sugar. 2 S's there. And I know Darcel, very disappointed I didn't bring back one of those worms. Back
Thank you very much,
She's
John.
over here grimacing. What about Spam? That would work. That lasts a long time, from what I hear.
Well, if I had a choice between Spam and worms,
You'd
I
go
guess
for
I'd
the
go with Spam.
I'm with you.
Okay. That doomsday prepper fellow, okay? Firearm men prepare for guy, probably he's no more. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so this is the doomsday prepper dudes. And this is what they do. This is their prepping things, eating worms. They know something is coming. They're gonna shoot it. Well, you couldn't shoot the hurricane. You could not shoot the flood. You couldn't do none of those things. All right? Those things came in and they destroy you. All right? So let us keep on moving, beloved. Okay, we got a lot to cover. Let me see. We're done with this. We're done with that. We're not going to take this. Hang on. But when I'm looking for this, let me just. Oops. I have a video here. Well, in the meantime, if you have not get the book, the link is in the description, and of course somebody going to put the link in the thing right here. You should have it. Here's another video. Okay, This one is kind of heartbreaking, man. This is bad right there. This one is bad.
You're recording. First, if you'll say and spell your names.
This is bad.
It's Robert, Robert, Jarvis, JARV as in Victor, IS.
So when you have you seen the statement the plastic company sent out? When you saw that, what's your first thought?
It was anger, hurt. It was lies. It was just frustration.
What really happened that day?
We were all working, and the power went out, and I got a text right when the power went out from another employee saying that the parking lot was flooded. I started walking up towards the break room. That's where you walk out at to the parking lot. And I seen the parking lot flooded, and I was like, what do I do? And I told me, move my car. I said, move my car. So I moved my car to higher ground, which it was still in water. There wasn't no at all dry ground in that parking lot. I got out. I said, can we leave? And the woman said, no, not until I speak with Jerry. About 10 minutes later, she came back and said, y'all can leave. It was too late. We had one way in, one way out. And when they told us we could leave, the one way out was blocked off. So we were stuck in traffic on that road, waiting to see what we were going to do, because everybody knew it was just one way. And then we turned around. We all finally got turned around, and some people going up this big old train road, four-wheel drive were getting up there barely, and people were getting stuck trying to get up there. So they sent us down. So some of the other employees from another company sent us down. They said they cut open the fence on 26. So we went down there, and as we were trying to go down there, I lost my car and started floating down the river. Well, we didn't know what to do. We were in panic mode. So the water was coming up, and then we did what we had to survive. It was a guy in a 4x4 came, picked a bunch of us up and saved our lives, or we'd have been dead too.
What does that feel like now to be, one of the, few that made it out? I don't know how many.
It hurts. It hurts knowing that they didn't make it and I did. I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't seem fair to me that they didn't make it.
What would you say to the company?
Why'd you make us work that day? Why? We shouldn't have worked. We shouldn't have been there. None of us should have been there. And that's what I should have said to them. Why did you make us work when you knew you said in your statement you were monitoring it? Why did you make us stay and work?
Is there anything else you want?
I mean, when they told us we could leave, it was just too late. I mean, there was no way out. Some people made it out with four-wheel drive, but if you didn't have four-wheel drive, or if you were stuck in that line I was stuck in, it was too late. Because, like I said, my car got washed down the river, down the road, actually, and just, they shouldn't have ever made us go into work that day. And it breaks my heart for them people that we lost. They were good. Every one of them were good people. I work with them every day. And we were like family. We cut up, we joked there. And it broke my heart to see that they died and that they didn't make it. All because of greed, I think.
Do you know how many people are gone?
6 from Impact Plastics. We lost 6 people.
All right, they lost 6 people.
And that was all on first shift.
And that's on the first shift. They lost 6 people, okay?
That's enough for TV.
All right, they lost 6 people. So what do those people do? Oh, excuse me. What do those people do? What do they say? Well, you have to understand. We only lose like 160 people out of the 100 or 166 people, or out of 166 people, 6 come from this guy that he know, 6 people that he himself know. And you got people say, like the woman told you, that woman, she literally, show this to you. Oh, okay. Oh, it was already there. All right. This woman said the bodies are being found that like it's so much the part of the body stench to high heaven. Okay, here's why she got really pissed off. She's like, I heard a little nasty little rumor. Let me see, somewhere around 11 minutes right here, I believe so.
That are still doing search and rescue. That's what their town told them to do. And the money that you can put on these people's lives.
Okay.
Like, what is going on? I don't understand.
Let's put it
I mean,
up.
I'm my
Okay.
picture of people that are missing and lost and people looking for their family members. And it is not okay. It is not okay.
Can you kind of talk about, obviously, the most important thing right now is, getting to people who might still be alive and are trapped. But in the coming weeks, months, even years, this is going to be a long-term recovery. I mean, this is going to be a struggle to recover whole communities that have been wiped out.
I mean, I just don't understand where the help is. You say FEMA's taking care of this. Well, they made their presence and then they left. The people are trying to help the people and they're being turned away.
Yes.
So what are we supposed to do? And then they're telling,
they are trying to help. Others people are bringing help. They turn them away because they don't want them to see the piles of the bodies. They don't want them to see how bad it is. And of course, you are stepping on my ego. Okay, I'm a hero. Let me do my job, sir. Okay, please step away.
Black Mountain is a suburb of Asheville. Black Mountain held a town meeting. The people were officially told, no help is coming.
You're on your own.
If you can get out, get out. There's one way out, 26 South. The supplies that are coming are going to be for the first responders that are still doing search and rescue. That's what their town told them to do.
It's unbelievable. And by the way, I just looked up what you're referring to. So it does seem that Tennessee deployed some of its guard to Kuwait. Not sure why they did that, but there's been outrage over that. That deployment continued despite.
Okay, the guy going to share what Tennessee did. He's going to share the screen and show you what they did.
What's going on there?
Yes, their own are drowning, and you deployed troops to Kuwait. Like, what is going on? And we all know, it's public. We know all the money that was just sent to Ukraine. Are you kidding me? How much money is it going to take to rebuild these mountains? Like, and there's no amount of money that you can put on these people's lives. Like, what is going on? I don't understand.
Well, the reason and what's going on is because of your ancestors done horrible things, and then you are now being judged. Okay. Oops. Oh, I forgot. I just erased. Oh man, that's bad. Okay, here we go. I got it back now. There we go. So okay, that was this one. Okay, so let's watch that one now. Okay, so, and she went on and tried to say, well, because of the lithium deposit, none of that. That's not what that is. The Most High don't want your resources that already belong to him and his people because of your wickedness, okay? And Tennessee just literally showed you this. They said, instead of deploying all those people, the entire military, to display, they send them in the Middle East just to show you ain't nothing. Okay? Now, they want to rebuild. Is that what that is? You want to rebuild? Okay, well, listen to this.
The floodwaters are gone now. The river back into its banks back there next to the tree line. But when they came through almost instantly, it covered all of these river bottoms and water. 2 barns were right here, a structure there and a barn there. Those are now down to just a pile of metal. Some of the stuff inside found almost a mile downstream at this point. Then the homes. Take a look at this one over here. The water rushing through the doors. Everything inside this home is destroyed. What's left behind is a massive amount of mud. David Thompson's farm has been in his family for over 200 years.
So this dude, the farm been in his house for over 200 years.
He was born here. He's lived here his whole life. Friday, the river took everything.
Of course, the building's gone, the shed is gone, everything's gone. Smokehouse is gone.
Everything's
all
gone.
The carports, tractors, machinery, trucks,
Gone.
cars, house. It's all gone. There ain't nothing left.
Thompson survived the Great Flood of 77, as they call it, but he says this one is far worse. This time, he says, his fields will never recover.
There's sand and mud over there in alfalfa fields. That's over my head.
So see, this man is pragmatical. He's a pragmatic man. He said he will never recover for this. He understands that. Say, I will never recover from that. And then this is his decision.
Mark Davis was driving by Friday night and saw the river rising. He stopped to help Thompson get out. Now he's helping clean up.
And this is just total devastation to this area in the Nolechucky River Valley. It's just undescribable of the loss that's happened here.
David Thompson doesn't have flood insurance and tells me he's thankful for all of the work you see going on here to try to rebuild. But he says he'll never live here again on his family farm. There's simply nothing to come home to.
There's nothing to come home to. And I'll tell you why. They don't say, we will rebuild. This been in my family for 200 years. We will rebuild. We are strong, tight-knit community. We will rebuild. I'll tell you why this guy is like, hey, no.
I'm going to try to get a permit and everything today or tomorrow morning for this house and my other house over there and get them pushed up in a pile and burned. There ain't nothing left.
In Washington County, Tennessee, Preston Ayers, News 5.
So what's going on here? What seems to be the problem? The only reason this guy say he would not build again because he did not, and he know for a fact he will not receive another check from the government. He already checked, but there's no check. The reason why those people were so proud and said, I will rebuild, because they know they got insurance, they know the government got their back, they know they can go to mommy and daddy, they know they got some money somewhere, they were flexing. Now they have nothing. They have nothing now. See, back then, when things like that happened, they will give those guys a check for $1 million, $2, $3 million. And then they spent like $5,000 on a shed and whatever, and they keep the rest. Now the government saying no more cheese, man. They ain't got no more, man. Ain't no more stuff done. You ain't got no more. We ain't got no more. So we already sent everything to Ukraine. You're on your own. And then he take the little that he had left. It's like, hey, I'm out of here. Okay. All right. So I think we're done with this. One thing, boy, let me see if I want to finish with the whole thing. We're done with that. Okay. The lady, the body snitched to heaven. We're done with this. Oh, there we go. All right. There is two guys. This one right here. Let me check this. We're just going to play 30 seconds out of this.
Me and confirm that I want to thank all of my fans that have supported me and confirm that I'm alive and well and looking forward to another year of comedy, drama, and whatever else God gives me the opportunity to do. Straight ahead. Don't get none on you.
America's beloved TV dad, John Amos, has passed away at the age of 84 due to natural causes. The news was confirmed by his son, Kelly Christopher Amos, who fondly remembered his father for his kindness and generosity.
So, Amos died at the age of 84. Now, this is, let me see, Sister Tiffany shared this with me. Oh man, let me see. Let me try to. I forgot to put the. Oh, there you go. All right, good. Let's go get Amos 8 and 4. Let me see. King James. I have the King James Bible here. What happened? There we go. It's there. Let me share this with you. Amos, John Amos died at the age of 84. Oops. There we go. Going to Amos 8 and 4. because it was a coded message. Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land to fail. All right. What does this Amos 8:4 meaning? Okay. Amos 8:4. And the Bible, hear this, hear this, you who trample the needy. The verse is part of a passage that describes the prophet Amos warning about the wealthy who oppress the poor in the marketplace. About the wealthy who oppress the poor in the marketplace. That's what you people did. You oppress our people. And that's the message here concerning this fellow. Okay? Here's another one. If some of you remember this guy. Great show, great show.
Putting a fat kid in a candy store. Texaco gasoline, localized for you. I like that.
I think if you look on the back, it's got, yeah, there's your name. It says Frank right on.
It says Frank right on the back.
That's right.
And you know what it says right on the front here?
Yeah.
It says $60.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
You got it.
Okay. These guys, all those stars, they are dying. He suffered a stroke. And then he died. You got the co-star Mike Wolf. Okay. A lot of those people are dying, man. A lot of celebrities, they all just die, and they are dying very sad. They are dying of sad death. Okay. Okay. American Pickers, great show. So, there you go. All right. So, the thing about the mule, those people are using the mule to get this. This is where the Most High reduced them to mule things. Right. Let's put this over here. Boy, I was supposed to read our book today, but unfortunately, we had so much things going on. Now, beloved, what do we see here? What is the lesson here? Well, the lesson is, the message is, the Mighty One is judging the rich, is judging our former masters, is judging 83 harshly. What we are seeing here, we see the results of their wickedness had reached the gates of heaven. We had seen, beloved, the wrath of the Mighty One. He targeted with the hurricane all those sundown towns, and he destroyed them. Can you imagine, brethren, the stench of the dead bodies, so-called floating bread, plus the animals, the farm animals, mingle each other? You do know that's going to create some form of disease. You do know that, right? You do know that's going to create some form of plague. This will form, because it's been 3 days now, since the 29th, I believe. It's been 3 days. See, only take less than 24 hours for a body to become a cadaver, and after that, and things going to be wormy and stuff like that. Outbreaks, thank you. This is going to cause an outbreak. You do know that, right? And yes, the animals will eat whatever is available to them. The vultures already feasting upon those people, which fulfilled wild beasts will be your grave, their grave. Yes, you can share our video, no problem. Yes, Amos 84, 8 plus 4 equal 12, 12 tribe. Of course, Amos 8 and 4. Of course, his name is John. If you go to John 8 and 4, I have not checked John 8 and 4. Let me check John 8 and 4 Well, they got 1 John, 2 John, but let's check John because his name is John Amos. I really don't want to get into celebrity stuff, but just sometimes things like that happen. It was caught by Sister Tiffany. She enlightening us to this. John 8:4. They say unto him, Master, this woman was taken into adultery in the very act. Now Moses under the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Yahushua stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as he heard them not. So when they continue asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, he that is without sin among you, let him first cast stone at her. So this is pretty much going to what's going on out there. You know, you people like to blame others for a hitch that you've done, and then you are guilty of the things that you're accusing people of doing. Okay, so Yahushua protect the woman, which is symbolizing from us. When they say adultery, they are not talking about sex, because they are obsessed with they are obsessed with our members. No, it literally she was worshiping multiple gods. And Yahushua had pity upon her because she didn't know what she was doing. You know, an adulterer literally mean a person that worship a lot of gods. It has nothing to do with your sexual whatever thing those people trying to do out there. But anyway, beloved, we are once more, we are grateful for the mighty one for sparing us. We are spared, man. Can you imagine this thing would have happened? Those people have said, oh, well, you people never learn. It happened. You didn't learn nothing from Katrina. You didn't learn this from that. You didn't. They would have, the media would have made a huge hyena like they did of our people back then. If this thing would have happened in the hood, man, we were spared. If this thing that happened in New Orleans again, in Louisiana again, or hell, in Mississippi. Oh, they will have swallowed up Mississippi. Oh, Mississippi is the poorest state. And this is a state that has the most blacks in it. They are lazy. They are this, they are that. But the Holy One spare Mississippi, man. Spare Mississippi. Spare his people over there, man. And our people in Mississippi should be grateful. Should be very grateful and continue praying for protection. And hell, pray for the destruction of your enemy. Imagine that thing happened in Mississippi, man. Wiped out all people in Jackson, Mississippi, man. That would have been like a huge hyena. The entire world would have whipped. Oh, hey. All right, beloved. Sorry, too. Let me check on the little lady. Mom? I don't think she's ready yet. We got another 4 or 5 minutes to go. Yes, beloved. Are you aware we are fasting? Are you aware? Are you aware we are fasting? Today is our day first, sun up to sundown. Are you aware? If you're not aware, let us know. Let's give the mighty one a hand, and let's give the nation a hand, man. We were spared. We are grateful, man. This thing is no joke, son. We can see the fall of the enemy. We can see the fall of their pride. We give the Holy One great praise, great glory, man. This is being done because of you staying in high vibration. This is being done because you are praying. This is being done by you. It is because you're not repeating after the garbage. Don't let anyone try to come and veer this conversation into some kind of a conspiracy theorist. Those people are being destroyed not because they own lithium and mine and things, resources. No, they are being destroyed because of the wickedness, because of the lynching, rape, and robbing. You see in the midst of all this, beloved, I'm not making this up. You watch this. You watch where this guy was bringing supply to his own people. And he got his own people coming and say, yo, Negro, you're not the hero, here I am. And if you come back here again, I'm going to shoot and kill you. Another word, I'm going to have you arrested politely. You watch how 2 men sat down and they are doing stuff to a woman. I don't know what they were doing to this woman. She was alone. They found her and then they are doing things to her. This is their true nature. There's another woman that warned you. If you're going to go there, make sure you go loaded and your safety off, because people are shooting and killing people for things. And you watch that guy in 2012, he was making guns for preppers. because that their thing is they're going to, when the wall is ending, their wall is ending, they're going to feast on each other. It was good that the Mighty One put those people very far away in the mountain with each other. Let those people destroy themselves like animals. To my people out there that are living of great, that leave the city, we told you, the so-called the city going to be the safest. Not going to be. The city right now is the safest place. The hood is the safest place on earth. Why? Because we are spiritually and physically Goshen. Wherever our people are, we are safe, we are protected. If you're one of our people, you live off grid, don't worry about moving back to the city. You're good wherever you're at. You're good. You don't need to fear anything and say, oh man, I need to go back to my brothers and sisters. No, you're good. Because you were supposed to be there. You will find people will come try to live with you. Like I said to my people, don't be shy, man. Don't be shy like you're like, hey, well, what's up? Is that a car right there? Well, then he belonged to me. If you're going to live here and stuff, all including you, you are servant unto me now. The hood's going to be, and it's still the safest place. What you're going to see in the end right now, those people, their pride already been brought down with the whole Helene stuff. Now, some of them, they try to view this into conspiracy theories, but it will happen again. But this time, when it happened, not only is going to be 10 times worse than Katrina, and then now they're going to see that it happened to a proximity to the hood or a place that we live at. It didn't touch us. They saw that. They understand that. And a lot of them will try to move back into the city, which they've been doing too. That's why they are telling you to move to the off-grade, and so they can take the city. See, if something like that did happen in the city, the response of FEMA was going to be a lot more quicker because the people there in the city, they have camera, they got things. It would have been a lot quicker. Based on the things that you see here, the response of FEMA and Katrina was quicker than what's going on over there because there's no road. They can pass there. We want to tell our people to be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. This thing is not coming for you. You did not burn down. You did not flood any town. You didn't do none of those things. Your people, well, your brothers, your sisters never take arms up in arms and go invade other country. We didn't do none of those things. We don't own any chemical company. We don't own any car company that made all those things that are hurting the environment that we don't try to call it the climate change, which we keep telling our people. You can take all the 7-8 billion people on the earth, you give them a huge truck, and then you have them pumping that thing every single day until the day that for thousands of years. It won't put a dent into the stratosphere or atmosphere or the ionosphere or whatever. You have no idea how this earth is huge and is smart. You see, when this earth, this living being that you have on, just like your body, when they sense a disease, they sent the so-called the white blood cells. If this earth felt like anything tried to kill it, for instance, if you try to flood the entire earth with nothing but COD, black hole will open and it will suck all of it. Porthole will open, it will suck all of it. But it don't need to do that. This earth is intelligent, it is alive. What they are calling about the climate change or see too much COD and greenhouse, that's a bunch of lies and garbage. The earth is so powerful. You can take everyone for thousands of years ejecting what they are calling CO2 into the atmosphere. It won't make a dent on it. There are more oxygen coming out of the ocean than the trees. Their science is all backward. We want to tell you and put you at peace. Say there'll be no Jacob's trouble. Those people that let me ask you one thing. Do you believe it? Do you really believe the so-called the people that are in Asheville or Black Mountain, all those places, Shenandoah or whatever? Do you believe that they're gonna quickly get together, band together, and then invade us in the hood and bring Jacob's trouble? Do you think those people are in any shape or form are going to bring Jacob's trouble? Do you think they're going to get together, say, you know what? Let's get together and go attack them, attack the blacks and put them in slavery again so we can come back on top? No, those people are trying to survive, man. We told you they'll be too busy trying to save themselves. They'll be too busy trying to put the fire out. They'll be too busy trying to escape a flood. They'll be too busy trying to 988 themselves. They'll be too busy trying to kill, murder, and rape, rob each other. You will see, beloved, those people won't be able to eat. and then you're eating. Which one of you, well, I don't want to tempt anyone. Which one of you, for the past 3 days, you had your dinner, you had your breakfast, you had your food with no problem. You were eating with no problem. Do you know for the past 3 days, there are people over there that can't eat, could not eat? Which one of you for the past 3 days, for the past few hours, you drink your water without no worry? You eat your little food without no worry. You drive your cars without no worry. But they over there, they can't do that. They have problem. It's all good in the hood, man. We eat, we drink. Yeah, things are expensive. We're big value. You have to understand. They're gonna shut down all the port. Go. What? Why are you people try? Why are you announcing those things unto us? Just do it. Just close all the port and effed up the economy and stuff. The thing's gonna get bad, Big Levi. Things going to get bad. When was thing good? Or things gonna become expensive? When were they cheap? We don't care about that. Shut up the entire thing. Those people think like if they are no longer upon this earth, the entire earth will go into chaos. No, if you people are no longer upon this earth will go back into harmony. The animals will return. The fruit will go bigger. The people will be at peace. You won't need to rent and pay, go to work. If you want to go any place, you just open a portal and go there. You see your brother, your sisters. A grape, it is prophesied that one grapefruit will be the size of a human head. It's the one grapefruit you will thought it's a watermelon. That's how our food will grow. We'll have everything that we need. We don't need to worry about none of that. And I don't want our people to worry, well, what if a hurricane come here? What if this come? Nothing gonna come upon you. Do not stay in a low vibration. Stay in a high vibration and a positive frequency. Stay away from fear-mongering. And people that try to take the credit and give it to others, like Big Levi, man, you know, the Gentiles are getting attacked here because the elite try to take their resources. Since when the government need to take the resources of people and then it need to flood it a town that it doesn't look like us, it's not us. You see, if the government want a place like Black Mountain or whatever, they would have just go over there and buy it. Those greedy folks would have sell it. So you think all those land Bill Gates are buying around, he's killing everybody upon it, flooding them or burning those land. No, just buy it. It's just like, hey, how much is your land? Well, $1 million. Here's $2 million. Get the f out of here now. Give me the land. They don't need to do anything because they can't do any of that. None of this fear-mongering in the midst of our nation. We want to put our nation at peace and tell them, listen, today is what you are calling. Excuse me. Today is Wednesday. The 2nd is the new moon. And there is a solar eclipse, ring of fire. The fast will be ended on Tuesday the 8th. Some of the criteria with the fast throughout this fast, you're going to pray. You pray only for you and your people. No thoughts in prayer for anybody else. Ask the Holy One to honor his words with Deuteronomy 28 within the blessing, to switch the blessing and the cursing, which you are seeing it, but to do it swiftly, faster, and better. You're going to pray everything according to Deuteronomy 28. Say, Heavenly One, my ancestor and me, we have gone through the curses. It is time for our people to rest. It is time for our people to rejoice. So it's time for our people to stay home, to not to worry about work, paying rent, paying this, paying that. It is the time for our people to be with each other and teach and love each other and be around each other. It's time for this place to be cleansed. It's time for this planet to be completely and utterly be clean. Cleanse the whole place. We did told you there was going to be a fumigation, and the fumigation begins. See, when you say, well, my sin is being washed in the blood of Jesus, I don't have to pay for anything. That's a lie. Do you really believe all those people that perish on Asheville, women, men, and children, young and old, there weren't no Christian in the midst of them? They were all pagan? They were all devil worshiper. I'm talking about for the so-called Christian out there that are washing. You think those people were all worship the devil? They had good Christian in the midst of them. They had good people in there, but yet they perish. See, the whole garbage about Jesus going to pay for your sin, you need to stop that. It's time for you people, whether you are in North Carolina, South Carolina, North, South Dakota, wherever you are, to go online and make it known. This thing happened to those people over there, not because of the lithium or whatever garbage you people trying to come up. It happened because of the lynching and the robbery. It happened because of the 400 years is over. You're no longer under the blessing. You are under the curse. It happened because you never admit who you are. You never pay any retribution. You never give anything. You act like everything's going to get better. From 2020 to now, you always act like things going to get better. It's going to get better. See, what happened now is worse than things that happened in 2020. See, in 2020, they hide all the millions of the people that died from you. But this time, you saw them. You hear from people coming out then say, hey, dead body piling up. Now, this time you saw it, you felt it, you watch it. Instead of diving in all those conspiracy theories back in 2020, I was telling you, oh, Bill Gates is doing this, oh, this is doing that. No, we keep telling you those are not being done by the so-called elite. We are doing this. The only one the Most High God is doing this. Take heed, but you never did. But right now, there's nothing else you can do. Whether you cleave, you leave, it won't change anything. But to my brothers and sisters out there, be at peace. Know that your redemption is nigh. No more worry about paying this, paying that, going to this, going to that. People coming after you, trying to kill you and stuff like that. Be at peace, man. Let the courses take its courses. Stop involving yourself in their voting garbage and discussing. Well, because you have to understand, Netanyahu over there, they shot a missile at him. The Iran and this, don't get involved. Look, anytime you see any news about Ish and war over there, just say, do not recommend, or I'm not interested. Don't even watch those people. Focus on meditation and praying. Tell the Holy One and talk to your guardian angel, keep me safe. Keep my family safe. Keep my people safe. And destroy the others. Get rid of my enemies. Last night we had studied a part of the book where the advisor told the king, take out my eyes and glue them in the gate so I can see the triumphant return, the triumphant entry of Yahweh. You see what the emperor did when he was about to die? He knew he was going to face the advisor. He died face down. He killed himself. He covered his face. And I want my people to know this. This is not the time for forgiveness. The time for forgiveness already passed. We had forgive and forgive. Now, we were the factory of forgiveness. It's done. It's time for you to forgive yourself. It's time for you to learn about yourself. Who are you, man? It's time for you to reflect, introspection, do your shadow work. Balance the good and the bad with you, the light and the darkness. It's time for you to think about your own selfishness, your own anger, your own jealousy, your own envy, your own lies, things you've been doing that are not good. It's time for you to sit down and think all the good things that you've done, the virtues that are in you, the good-hearted that you have. Balance them. Write them in your CB. Reflect upon yourself. This is not for you to go out there and pray. We got to pray for the victim. Biglevi. There's a 6-year-old boy. He drowned and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, okay. What do you want to say, man? We need our people to be focused. Any question before we go? We'll see you tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. It's 7 days. Today we got a sister in Guam. She was a day or 3 days ahead. She was doing it. They got a brother or sister. She was doing it 3 days before. So today is our day 1. Give the mighty one great praise, great glory, beloved. It's happening because of your obedience. It's happening because we are in a high vibration. Do not freaking pray for those people or no vote for them. None of that. That is including us in the AK. The others go do whatever the hell you want to do. If you think whatever happened over there in Asheville was just like the government doing this, the elite is doing that, or men have a power to do this, go. Keep doing this. Keep denying the holy power, his own power. Keep going against nature. Go buy more guns and ammunition and stuff like that. And you will see there will be a massive amount of those people moving back to the hood. And because that's the only way out of this thing is moving closer to us. You'll see everything will happen and the hood will be safe. Okay? Any question, beloved? Don't watch garbage. Don't watch garbage, brethren. Okay? Stay away from those garbage, you know? Forgive me, beloved. Some of you were putting question and I was going through this. I believe a couple people call. I was unable to receive your call. Some of you sent email. I'm unable to see this, okay? Yes, they will come to the hood and try to live with you. They will serve you in the hood. And don't be timid, brothers, to put those people to work, man. If somebody offer their services unto you, say, hey, well, no problem. So you can start taking care of the mortgage. You can start paying off the house, paying off the cars, and then start cleaning the front. Make sure the grass is kept. Make sure my clothes are washed and everything. And then I'll just let you sleep in front of the porch. Because your place would be the only place that would be safe. If somebody can, Sam Parker, how can I reach out to you? Well, somebody put the email in there. You can reach out to us. Our email or in the description. Hang on. Mom? Our email or in the description. You can reach us by email. You can put the phone. Somebody will put the phone number in there. You can reach us by phone number if you have any question. And you can get our book too to learn the things that we learn. This thing talking about, this is our book here. The AK Family Handbook. Talk about our guardian angels, how to get protected, to be protected. We have unleashed the angels. That's what protected us. Get the book, damn it. Get the book. I told you something will happen that will put the nation in the midst of this. They are watching. They see nothing happen to us, and they're going to keep watching it. There are more storm coming. And not only that, brethren, you see those things they are calling wildfire in California and things like that. One of them will happen, and it won't be in California. Okay. Thank you, Brother Larry, for posting the email. And thank you for all the new people that are new here. We are not asking you to subscribe, which is a deadly thing to do. We never, don't you ever do this. Don't be subscribing to this channel, man. You're gonna receive a lot of heat. You know, if you subscribe here, you are mocked. If you're subscribed here, the AI have a tab on you. Even if you keep watching our video, the AI know who you are. If you go to any AI, you type your name, like your whatever name here, it will say you are part of this thing going on here. That's why we don't want anybody to like, subscribe, and share. None of that. You get the message, be at peace. That's all you need, because this place is, yo, yeah, the AI will know who you are. They will. It's not like, listen, the moment you're in the midst of us here, always know that you're being watched. Don't worry about this. Let those, you want them to watch you. You want them to, you want to say, watch me. Because they're keeping a tab on you, like, what's going on, what he's doing. Okay, he's buying water. Buy water too. No, he's getting milk. Get some milk too. I don't know. The apple. He's getting apple, some banana, framboise, strawberry, and get some of that stuff too. He's wearing a red shirt today. Wear a red shirt too. He's walking around too. Because they will copy everything that you're doing. They are not watching because they want to, oh, you're doing illegal stuff and stuff. We're going to make a move on you. Nah, they can't make any move. Let them watch. Let them see. All right? If you are new here, great glory. Thank you for being here. Okay, uncover your heart, man. Psalm 51. Psalm 51 for the newcomers. Psalm 51 every day. During this fast from sunups to sundown. Okay, pray, man. Pray. Thank the Holy One. You're grateful that he spared you. This thing could have happened in the desert of Arizona. Some people are like, well, I live in the desert. This will never happen to me. What? Well, I live all the way in Canada. Hurricane don't tiptoe, because this thing was not bought by the hurricane. It was the so-called chariot, or what you call them, UFO, that opened those giant boom tubes. That's why those people keep hearing those loud boom, boom, and then the water start gushing. They're like, "What is this water coming from?" Well, that's the chariot open up the portals, dumping those water there. Psalm 51, pray. Confess your sin. Okay? Confess your sin. The moment you are sleeping and for no reason you wake up in the middle of the night, the first thing you start doing, pray and confess and open your heart, uncover your heart, and then keep it moving. Keep it moving. Psalm 51 every single day for this fast. If you practice the exercises in this book for 100 days, whether it's straight up or throughout the year, you're good to go. Your so-called guardian angel will be by your side 24/7 activated. Not only that, the other guy will be activated too. Okay, somebody, Richard Corbett, praises to the Most High. I'm just about to break my fast in the UK. The brothers in the UK, he can break the fast. Okay? Renew the heart, clean your heart out, confess all those horrible and terrible things that you've done, the people that you did wrong to. Did you bully anybody in high school and school? Did you lie on people and do horrible stuff to them? Confess this stuff silently alone. Again, don't be calling me. Try to tell me, Big Levi, I'm calling you here. I'm just saying, like, back in 1974, I had, this girl, she has a professional, cookie selling, and doing the whole thing, she was struggling, so I didn't want her to struggle, so I lift up this giant cement block, and then, I accidentally drop it on her head, so the body is still buried there. Hold on, friend, hold on, fellow, hold on. I don't want to know where the body is buried. I don't want to know what you did back in 1974. All I want you to do is to confess these things silently to the Most High God Almighty and take responsibility and make amen for it. That's all. All right? That's what that is, Yeah. Oh, yeah. If I had a running with Sister Crystal, and then she thing didn't go too well, and that's the reason why you never heard of her. Who is this? Sir, do not call this number anymore. I don't know who you are. Okay? Yeah, dumpster diving in 1988, and then you're bringing this stuff, this hatred won't be. Don't bring me, friend. Hey, man, who are you, friend? Who are you, sir? You're not my friend. Stranger, please do not call this phone. I have no idea who you are, and you have the wrong number. You scammer from India. Click. Yeah, I don't want to know anything about your dumpster cookies or you cut whatever. No friend. Hey, don't be confessing to me. I don't know what you do, man. Things. Big Levi, I'm at the precinct right now, and I just give your name so they can call you, so you can vouch for me. First of all, my name isn't Big Levi. I have no idea who you are, and I'm not gonna go back to the precinct or to the court or giving some kind of no. Hey, man, who is this guy? Who are you, good sir? I don't know who you are. Please don't do this, okay? Don't be calling me and confessing in the phone, or even try to reach me at my home and say, Big Levi, you did say do not call you. Here I am at your door. Now let me in so I can confess all my sin before the high priest of the Most High, God Almighty. Now, back in 1972, I had this girl in my house. Okay, well, stop right there. Stop right there. I don't know how you find me, how you find my house and stuff like that. I don't want to hear what happened in 1972, good friend. Okay, and stuff. But I was going to show you where I buried the body. Sir. This is not a funeral place. You don't come over there and try to show me where you buried this and buried that. If you didn't have treasure, you don't need to call Big Levi and say where you buried it. Okay? If it's a treasure chest, please do so call. I'll be your friend. I'll even cook for you. You can stay at my house and show me where you buried this thing. We'll go out, then dig this thing each other, and I only know one of us is going to return, but I only know the guy that's going to return. Call me now, okay? But anyway, beloved, with all joke aside, so we're good, okay? I give the mighty one great praise, great glory. I will see you folks tomorrow, okay? Shalom.